Welcome, welcome, welcome. I want to welcome you in, family, and I want to thank you first of all for coming in, sharing once again on another week of messages from Spirit. I want to thank you for allowing me to come in and be able to share with you. First of all, for those who are new to this channel, I want to start off by introducing myself. I want to say I'm Deborah Williams, and I'm coming to share inspirational, encouraging messages to you, led by Spirit, to give you a message um, through different situations that you could be going through in life, and to help and guide you and heal you within. Um, I want to start off by saying you're welcome. You're welcome for coming in. You're welcome for allowing me to come in. Um, so I want to get into my message. I want to come in today and really talk to you about a situation where you probably be feeling where you just at a point where you just between worlds, okay? And Spirit gave me a message to tell you, stop backing down. Although you feel that you come to a point where you may be feeling in between worlds, where you have a dark side over here and you have this light side over there, well, Spirit said don't back down. um there is times where you may just be curious, where you just want to move on in your life, where, say, like you meet somebody new and you just saying, I just don't know if I want to move forward with this, or I'm afraid because what I went through before, or, and you just stuck. You just stuck in between this world of the past and knowing you want to jump into the new, this new life. You want to explore yourself within this new life. What Spirit said, don't back down. Um, Now, we all know when you go through things, it's all wrapped around this seed that you plant from your past experiences. We always go through this thing where everything that happened from the past. So, and then when something new come in, we don't end it up something exciting come in, we don't expect it. So now you're at a point where it's hard to let go, and you're just curious. I'm just curious, if I do this, would this be right for me? Or would this really be the right choice I'm making? Or something like that. Well, Spirit said don't back down. What you went through in the past, you have to let go. You have to let you have to really learn. It's a learning experience. Everything we go through in the past is a learning experience. It's something that we have to take over into the new and say, i learned I learned not to get myself wrapped up in this, or I learned from the past that this action don't work. So this is why Spirit said don't back down, because you shouldn't back down, because you could be really taking something away from you in life that can give you joy and happiness and bring you back into yourself again. So this is why Spirit's saying don't back down. You have to be able to come in and explore new things within, explore yourself on a different level. Maybe this person coming into your life, or maybe this action that you're trying to take, maybe you're about to enter into a new phase and a new life, and by you backing down is what's going to stop you from going into the direction or getting the love, the peace that you're looking for. You never know. You never know. So this is why Spirit's saying, don't back down. Don't back down. Don't back down where you about to get something rewarded to you bigger, or your happiness. You have to open up. The Spirit wants you to know now is the time for you to explore that energy, that new energy, and become you and that person that you want to explore with. Make that person help you to heal within yourself. Don't back out of it. It's a reason why that person may be coming into your life. Maybe that person coming into your life to teach you something that you didn't already, that you didn't really know from that last experience. You know what I'm saying? So we have to not let that fear hit us to where you backing down, where you backing off of what it is you're trying to do. You can't keep being in between these worlds, in between this world on the dark side and the light side, where you want to step yourself into the light. You want to bring yourself out of that. You want to bring yourself out that shell. You want to be able to let go that past and bring in that power. Open up that energy to bring in that power of love, that person, and release all that stagnant situation that from your past that you was in. You have to bring in that energy. You have to transform that energy. um, Give your heart that space that it wants to grow, because I just look at it, if you don't do that, you're gonna end up where you're gonna always spend your time and your ability, things you're trying to do. When it comes to the ability of things you're trying to do, you're gonna always spend that, always uh, not having the ability to and the strength to pull out this darkness from your that things that happened in your past. You have to let that go. And that's what Spirit's saying. Don't back off of that. Don't back down. Stand up for stand up for what's right for you. Do it. Clear away all that confusion and guilt away from your body, your mind, and your soul, in order to be able to move forward in that zone that you need to be in. I'm gonna say zone because sometimes we are in a zone and all we do is sit there and be stuck in a pattern where when something really happened that took us to a dimension, where we always gotta always think about it. Well, Spirit, that's why Spirit say, don't back down. Don't back down. Stand up for what you believe. If you believe this person or this situation is right for you, follow your intuition. Get into it. Move away from that pattern where you are in a situation where you feel from what happened from your past, you cannot overcome that. We can all overcome our past issue. Trust me and believe me. Take that advice from me. You can overcome your past situations. So I just want to say you have to recognize without judgment. You have to recognize things without worrying about the judgment, because sometimes people do come back and throw that judgment towards you from your past. So I just feel it's just time to move away from that dark side of being between the worlds, and uh, don't worry about the judgment part of it. Like you- somebody saying like you went through this and you did this in your past. Don't worry about that because they had a past life too. You just worry about healing yourself and being in a moment where you could heal yourself in this peace and not feel that agony of being curious about what would happen if you move forward. If you move forward, give yourself that. Know your world and understand the circumstances by learning from that past experience, learning from what you went through in that past experience. Don't back down. Spirit say don't back down, because stand up for what's right for you. Do what's right for you. Do what's right for what you want. What you want. If you feel that that's the right thing to do, do it. So yeah. And you have to cooperate. You have to be able to cooperate by manifesting and bringing in that, align your energy to love again. You have to cooperate. You have to allow it to happen. You have to just pay attention to red flags. If you get yourself back in that situation, or you fall back in love with somebody, or you trust somebody again, just cooperate and just pay attention. Pay attention to the red flags. People always give you red flags. Past experiences are all about red flags. So you won't go back into that direction. Yeah. And realize that every person and experience has veil. If, like I keep trying to say from all my videos, if you listen to them, if someone cannot veil you as a person, if someone don't see your vision, then you know that's a red flag. You know you shouldn't deal with them because they're not on your level. So switch that level into a more focused level, to where people can focus, where if that person, or if you're in a situation with a person, I'm putting to you like this, and you really want to get yourself involved again, or open up the love again and trust again, or whatever this may be, keep your mind on the negative thoughts of it, and don't put your mind on that other dark side of it. Yeah, you may remember the shadow, but let me tell you something. The shadow is all about making sure that you don't fall into that category again. What that category don't repeat itself. That cycle don't repeat itself. You have to really balance yourself for that, and be really careful and mindful of that. Yeah, so yeah, I had to come on here today and really give my message to you, family, and share with you the message, so my soul and my mind could rest. I didn't got used to this. I didn't got used to coming giving a message every day. As I meditate, I feel better. Like I say, you just don't know. It makes me feel better, because when I meditate, spirit always give me something to say, and I sit here and say it by myself, to myself, like I'm really got an audience, talking to an audience. I just have to learn to talk to an audience, because this is my first time ever really speaking. So I'm getting used to it. I'm getting used to it. But anyway, family, before I leave you today, I want to do like I do as usual. I want to give you your crystal for today. This crystal is to align you, help you align yourself through the mind, body, and your soul. It allows you to focus and concentrate more. And I feel that this crystal that I'm going to give to you today is an apatite. I may be saying the word wrong, and I'm going to spell the crystal to you. It's APATITE. I'm going to repeat it. APATITE. This crystal allows you to accept, it's an acceptance. It allows you to accept the things of moving forward in your life, accepting the things to move forward in your life. An apatite works with things that's interfering between your conscious mind and the matter when it comes to your life. It let you um it let that mindset go of you being in between these worlds, and dealing with the in between world energy, because everything that comes from spirit is all energy. We release an energy. Spirit letting us know where our energy aligns with when it comes to our mind, body, and soul. So this crystal will help you align your mind, body, and soul by opening up that third eye. And remember what I told you, the third eye is here, and it's had to do with your crown, of your chakra, which dealing with the mind, the mindset. So yeah, you get that crystal and Google that crystal and go to Amazon, sell crystals. Go to a store, any store, a psychic store that sell crystals. They're not high. It's like I say, it's all about your quality, your taste, how you want them. But yeah, work with that crystal to help you align yourself with these thoughts that you having within your mind, your conscious mind, are making you believe that you can't push forward, because you can push forward. So I hope you enjoyed my message for today, and I really thank you for coming in, sharing, allowing me to do another message and give you a message. Um, but you know what to do. If you enjoyed this message, to all my new subscribers, that was new, that's new, I want to thank you and thank you for coming in. But I want you to do one thing for me. Subscribe, hit the bell so you could be able to always get notification when I'm on. And thumbs me up, thumbs me down. If you thumbs me down, tell me why so it could better help me better improve myself on my channel. If you have any suggestions or wanting me to do something different or want to just talk to me and want to invade with me, comment below. That's what the comment box is below for. It's all about us communication. Communication. So I hope you really enjoyed this message that I gave to you between your being in between worlds. No, don't back down. Just go with the flow of things. Go with the flow. And I want to say thank you, bless you, have a blessed day, and shalom.